Mame no ase yemfa today's agenda nto aso. Ora mo data kwa ba.
Ya menua.
Boko de.
Nyame adum ti bia boko.
Okay, abusuafo na 2 TV on Man FM, Ash FM, Nap Radio, na afi ya in social media handles ni nyina nsa ebeka ye be din komo e de afa Ghana ho na akoye brada woni se brada bia no. Ye no ora mo data e na ehia na ene ora Alex Jemfi nam kwan so no so e ba bedwene na afi e de komo aka no e de ato aso kansa.
Yes sir.
Chia na yenko anim.
Yo, me fax na kwanya so atia achia ya TFO ene afefo nyida na ya de nyame asese ene nso so oma ya tinkwam. Me fax na kwanya so asa achia Kennedy o hene Agyapong. Any the campaign team, the manager and the chairman. And all the delegates are your friend Adiena Dani group, the 555. Omo the polling station or the grassroots. So no befasa akwanya we na yachia Adiena Dani group ni because omo ne kan say Adiena Dani. Nti ye hwe omo anim. Anu nyam kese a anu ni kabia enka trade am pon fi se de waye no eso.
Okay. Enkomo be na wo.
Oh yeah, enkomo ho de.
Mamini can found share a CEO attacks I am called judiciary. So I mean we are lawyer no I mean to me ignore from former President John Dramani Mahama.
Before I come back to the purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Eddie Kain, I think say SAR statement now make very unfortunate. In the sense it say the judiciary is supposed to be independent. And the judiciary is also no a general Ghana for na boa sa powers no. And they share the judiciary the same say. Munhwe Emma Pepeye any justice. Enkoso o man no. And judiciary is supposed to be independent and accountable to the people of Ghana. Two things: independent and accountability. Accountable to the people of Ghana. And say, oh, get that a group of lawyers, baby, and you describe them, and now they describe themselves, say, omo NDC lawyers. For me, a year now before say, BB and Kendi say it happened. Do you know why, y'all? Because for you to become a judge, Unsa Okasaro can say, send a beya almost to be produce judges for you to become a judge, you have to be a lawyer of good standing. Because Ubeko High Court at 10 years, Ubeko Court of Appeal at 12 years, Ubeko Supreme Court at 15 years. As a lawyer, now lawyer also young can say as almost a United States Constitution can say MPP lawyer. And now say NDC lawyer, and now CPP lawyer. So it becomes so dangerous. Say as a judge, I also making decisions based on the law. As a judge, you don't have to be influenced by Obia. That's where the independence is free. What I say, now make judgments, Emra only any coercion, and Emra only account to the people of Ghana, not to a particular party. In his own case, MPP are packing the courts with MPP judges. I find it very difficult. How do you know? Say, you are packing the courts with MPP, judges. And it's a Oba. Also try to balance the judiciary. Is there any imbalance? Is there any competition in the judiciary? Yeah, almost as a penimoody, as a statesman. I call him a statesman because once upon a time he has been the president of the Republic of Ghana. A pronouncement must be pronouncement for divisions and disunity. But also a pronouncement a best cementing Ghana together. Separation of powers. What I say, Ubia one all year. Legislature, executive, the judiciary, and so who as a president, if you are talking as if you say you have control and power over the judiciary, not the concept of separation of powers, and again the rule of law, because people say in our democracy, as I say, the rule of law is king. And we are above the law, and therefore, who say, the judges be created judges be of your color, of your party colors. Once you do that, that means you have influence over their minds, over their actions, over their decisions. And it shouldn't have been a conversation.
But a president and so now a nominee.
Said the nomination, you nominate will be where, if you read the Constitution, watch out the qualifications, watch out the attributes, will be our good standing, will be our morality, will be our essay, or standing in the law, will be our practicing the law for over ages. A show performance in the judiciary movement, maybe I push you to that level to become a judge. I mean, in the price of the law, they push you maybe to become a judge. What I say, no, they are making the focus. You see, this man. Sometimes some of his pronouncements, I was a Ghana for a share adiano across the spectrum. Maybe so can say Oba NDC for NDC party, Musika, baby, he is always focused on his party, but not Ghanaians as a whole. Because Ghana for also now become a president. You are a president for the Republic of Ghana, not a president for a particular party. Okay. And therefore, pronouncements should be Ghanaian pronouncement, Ghana first type of pronouncement. Okay. You don't make pronouncement a focus on, say, maybe divided the country into two. And now let's assume, say, Obi Kokota. I'll say, MPP niya. Na for to us a judge or NDC niya. Instead of obedient fairness, obedient natural justice. What you say, obedient Winsbury principles say be happen in the court of law. Now to now you say, hey, I see me crying in my meal, you see me crying because the appearance and say that particular judge is an MPP, that particular judge is a CPP, that particular judge is an NDC. It is not a good starting point for the growth of our democracy. Okay. And he shouldn't have said that, but media, I mean, if you say it's preposterous for him to be making such pronouncement because you want to be a president at all costs and you are bringing divisions in this country, sow a seed of discord in the judiciary, and this guy has been Obia, Tembiawa attacking the judiciary right from the word go. If say I'm making decision and favor no, not true tantrums, not or kaniema. What I say, but there was a Ghana for to be near GD any regime or judiciary. So if we start to do this, punch holes into the integrity of the judiciary and the independence of the judiciary, what you are doing is you are watering down, and now you are weakening the brand, you are weakening the integrity, you are weakening the powers and authority of the judiciary in this country.
But as an individual, I'm not can't say young and Ankasa and some of her. Yeah, and Nadia, so man for any so real and Kojutra Martin. By press conference in about statement of the Ababon said, San press conference and Uncle Bayer, our no man, Obekasano, what Chiasan Sayansa, say update be a banswa ebema mwati. Can't say young.
Yeah, my first acquaintance, media pass such a comment on why in Tia a bidding 2 or more, some stations be a 2 or more, and particularly the one to me station. A 2 or more, see, honorable compare Agyapong so. Now I say, yeah, 2 young Pia, I targeted Tino as a person, now almost didn't want to almost show videos, almost cancer more, and say, name Fataho. I think there's about time they have to put a stop to such. Because assuming, say, Yansuya Betnaha, now Yansuya say, Kasa against the candidate, almost support now. Where do you think, after this whole election of flag bearership, the party will be? And Tiano almost sorry, almost say, Yan side, try, say, they better bring it this unity, our party. They themselves are causing the disunity. Because you can't just pinpoint Obia or no using the station. And the MPP has said over years, over a decade, before your station was born. Who station by Nenu and Raya?
That's
what I'm sounding a lot of warning. What I said, that's how we need to tell them. So what they are doing is not right. But they do on a BBS, na Canada in Agyapong, Tita for saying this. I'm telling you,
because cancer, media, politicians, if you are dealing with a politician, now I do say, oh no, per se, I say back when I went now to Maneno. Near one chain or any miano, any da, yeah,
and the end, I think, say, we have to tell them. So we know we know what is going on, and it's better they stop doing that, because so your leader no di anymore, or so decorum and we catch say you're preaching the brand, the why and a year tone. Your kobe bia, your 30 to baby, I no ma a compre Agyapong, I the obey why your party no, why your ma or mine, any the obey ama or mine will say if say, and now when he becomes a president of the republic and obey him. Abaye ko 2 years and unyam Kenya me say what me aba within the top 5 more. To us it is not a rating. To us no, it is not baby a wedding kunim and our winning. It's because why you win ye and our follow within the top 5. Now is the 4th November that will determine who actually becomes the flag bearer. And the group no so a bit decide who becomes the flag bearer no yaw. And you warm already. Omadi kai akachira compare Agyapong say Adiena Dani. Until me catch us said that we are now moving to the Adiena Dani group. The Adiena Dani group no care about what you give them. Already so officer what Treska am a top on a chusua. Now go individually, nipa 200,000 plus. Give them money. Go and give them money. Now why would we come to the point say pe obi two Frankama party no? Amba ya winning elections and you want to buy your way through? You want to buy your way through? Say, Amoh force your mumpe. Say, if Fufu say, yes, you have power, you have control, you have the message, why are you paying money? Me worry, no. Say, if you have the message and you believe in your achievements, and you believe, say, I am a leader, you believe, say, grassroots, no, Adiena Dani group, no, tell them what you have done and tell them what you want to do. So, Oba. Don't just go and influence people. I mean, once there is influence, what is kind of influence will be? And I know pandemic really about what is free and fair elections. The very moment you influence someone with money, the very moment you coerce will be with money. Okay. Now, every press will be decision as to say, but this kind of way, no, that election is classified as unfree and unfair elections. Now, so we share MPP out, and then I me try saying I mean read the whole constitution of this MPP. You know, and then maybe a cow more. I am say binuma bu 1 year guswa, and into 1 year the 1 year. So if you look at the objectives and aims of the party, I started from 1 to 28 bullet points. Near Okabia. The replica of Agyapong, the message. Shaping the will of the people. Agyapong. And at the number 8, ending with what? And number 8, ending with, at 2018, ending with, say, to promote and defend the ideals of democracy and rule of law. And Nuntina, Tamaye Buya Crawford Kwasia. Tamaye Roya Crawford Kawafri or Mabati or Northeast. He has to defend democracy and he has to defend the rule of law. Usha die we mu na ya already bebia wo mu point 1 point 2 me told you then Agyapong Japan you okay maybe we see economics you okay bia is about economics maybe we see freedom but do you bia is about freedom of the people maybe we okay about say you more modern and you manage the economy of the country with efficiency and prudence but you say guided by the consideration of national interest. Now, if you want to talk about national interest, who actually talks more about national interest than Kennedy or Agyapong? So make it the pronouncement, say Ghana first. Ghana first is the national interest. The national interest, ayo obia. So ocham no who say enipa ayare at the form our confidential teaching hospital, or so I will give them best. Send the dignity of man. Yeah, what a preamble constitution you know. Or no, or be restored. The dignity of man, then they say nipa that form or provide the best. The dignity of man, yes, so be cancer. Now all the oncology department, number here break it down. Number before woo, number yare. Now for my mobile cancer is so painful, y'all. Where is your dignity? But I compare with Japan, or no, what we call Maomo Sika, for them to renew the contract na fi machine ye adwuma ebesi ne enunti
remember back to
yes
on the 4th of November
yes
about to ebe koso no your binomo keka oh ne yakoto ye no ama direction bi ejidi se wote
ama direction bi
ya to no na no nya abotrema nim sama
yes busami
na ama direction bi oh baby afa de ora bran champo kra ko kan bi I was so surprised baby afa de ene ama some direction bi I was say nyina ye ni e de ehwe ho to bo ase na nchichemu emra wono mo a ekoto aba no ene wo mo a ewo fom wo nyina ye MPP fo na nka ne odi akire sua ne odi kan sua ne odi akire nante mpanimfo na akosi ginaye mpanimfo o makosi ginaye nso wo mo ne nim ne ye ma party no na o ma akire party no say wo ha ne ye pese ye de ade no eko ogiri sa ade enti ene wo so wo mo wase ye no ense so wo fa ne mpanimfo no eko kan
yo mpanimfo no senka wonum de ye ma the grassroots na can then say grassroots suffer sa sempanifo no onum de ma grassroots na ya omunye adwuma nye ya omusu omukwan enye omunya aduane papa ni omunya hospitals ankasanko na omuni future no a anka emma sa wase ho na mpanifo na o kase omuni nimma emofra no the grassroots no you could decide here. Omu number no na saying. Mpanifo na ye kan omu number na saying. Omu number no nyina no less than 4%. And you and I know, and every statistician, every academician, and him say the size of the sample no must be huge enough to be a representation of the total population. The total population is 200,000 plus. And a sample now also decided for the grassroots less. Meanwhile, where society have come to say your social media, so grassroots now you neglect for so many years, and now they have access to know what is going on in other countries and in the country, in Ghana. And Nuntino say a cassette and Penifona decide among Korani there. Then that the constitution, the MPP constitution, and the national constitution, it has failed significantly. Otherwise, company for two about we the Kenikwas here to abandon where there is democracy. What you say? It is a company for not deciding to be company for decide you're wrong. That will become autocracy. Leave people to make their own decision. And here the one say in course, and some penny phobia or sometimes they make some assessment via me find to be very ridiculous. How can you say a population of less than 5 could decide the direction of something is going on? They could be wrong. Not the majority of the people they are crying for help. Majority of the people before this particular election na onkontokwa mawomuda onka womase mawomuda onbua womuda COVID buy na wohin did you help a marco car which no omusu that small people na omu decide this omu decide and therefore you show the direction no omu wohin omu wa asiyo they have seen all this and penifuna yeka said they have made decision for the grassroots any the majority na yeka they should come out and tell them Mofrano say and I say the 5-5 the polling station executives they say musimu pejuma mi mebia juma pen enti mu medi mechi I have made a decision for you mu medi mechi that the decision is wrong decision
remember answer so time am be kwa bato anasa bato e ba so na no ne yeka say oh onhwe ya ebe you afri mu ntino yenye yemfa yehwe kwan ye be fa so a serial numbers na enkonko ba say wo to ebe hunu say asemasi na to ye na asemasi we no be yampanimfo ano mo party nam obi mpeso obi be hu na ba okoto am obi ntino yense serial numbers wo de ba fom a o ma wo fom ya o mo hye mpanimfo ya se mpanimfo no krampo na ne yese serial numbers mo for me bisa we because my tea say ebi no ma sha ase ka say ye ne dem ko abon no ye wo kwan ye be fa so ebi hunu wa auto abade ma asomasi ana auto abade ma asomasi until next time no ebi you e de we free no so e koso e wo form pa ebi nom de propaganda ka ho bi no kra ka se baby a me wo no ehona me nya bi a me ba na ma bremu bi nti no se mo ahwe ni yi a ha ne ye 100% mo ahwe ni yi na se ukotoma na ye be hu ni hu a ade a ye be you free mu next time
yaw ayen trokese pa ena se bi eya timdidie pa sankrofo no mo ka asem no omo di the grassroots for atem because anya no crack omasati first question was the boost omo say na sampani for your omasati eka and contempo sem che the grassroots no where is their interest identity the question of why identity omasati didn't tro kasa asemi enti metrate akonwa yi so metrasa tv so akachire obia say so obi ba wo ho be catch us say be use serial number obi ba wo catch say wo to mark na di wo hena Japan ana wo to mo obia no a ye betumi ayudi free the register ni mu a enya no kre no obia ndi ho a obetumi ayudi free register ni mu. Number 2 serial number obia ni ho a obetumi attrack wo serial number akase ye do be ko ha ana ye do be ko a by the way ya to aba na wie kra. You decide who the flag bearer is going to be, and the flag bearer is going to be Ken in Japan. Now the power is for Ken. Why in the bit because of our punish show? Because Ken stands for you, Ken is for you. And here me one more piece, one more sebi omunim de. Sen come the grass with the due respect, and come fasa and throw away and go down one. Ya and throw beer. Omufu say grass the beer kind of grass would say beginning no neglect mucho. And Kofoya almost person who know to foot room when you see neglect or much. Omumba monasida, omonimo medin commoda, ometie mohia semda until say Kennedy or Hina Japan, a bar monasia or di bro, and ma more ni mudin coma, o team or no masamoa, or shamu bosse, one do a baby and or dinner is what you add 2 money more, one dinner 2 more, mosia dear nadano. Immediately no, or moba, or mo 2 foot room when ni, or mo ramo. Say your friend is saying you be you there free mu womu hwehuramo say you be use serial number na they track you down ni nyina ya hwehuna womu dey ye a protecting womu personal interest. They want to maintain their positions, they want to keep on to be in power. No mo ye enema bia mo you will continue to be at the base of the pyramid unemployed munya adwuma nye enti so mo ba mo ho na so mo be kan sem kire mo busa who say so far no for the past 70 years ma ya utina kokoti asua ya utina ehia manchene ya utina baabia wunya dwuma nye na ho akire wo no identity no omamma na ase all this while na afei ya yekoto abani wie ye na afei kere do hina Japan odi momentum any force eba mo ho abani mo be di komo say mo die ni o mi na mete mo ase o mi na me ni mo di komo cho mi na magina ho mamu mi na makuntokwa mamu mi na maka mo ase mo mamu no afei di omo ba ya sebe omo se mo adwene wo fom sebe omo se mu nim nyansa enti omo di nsem bia enye scientific nsem bia ehun hia ebe ka kire mo se woto aba no ko eba kere Japan na you bet me a trace through the serial number and now say you be you would near free register them and no credit. Nobody can do that. No one can do that. And baby why you say about to abana corner. Say how now person to abana corner to abana call because you have the freedom of choice to make your own decision. Obieniho is to be very unconstitutional. Say Obama will be chance say maybe real say may you would near free a friend say register. Now meanwhile 150 prekope and I'll be a polling station executive. You're told swaba. It is your told was swaba there. I didn't think that one person because say, may you would never free moon. Now, why no didn't babeshe moon? Didn't babeshe moon? You're told swaba. And all these things are illegal and behavior.
Yeah, catch them. Maybe say, are you sure? Say, near also person to Abamano. So to Abaman nowhere near, or better see you didn't free, or also say. Enti sansem no mama de na free and fair na Ghana for any side who becomes the next president of the Republic of Ghana media said the American is all about power for the new patriotic party enye ye koni asan abasem said the binu mo keke ka no so luzu kra ye koni asan aba
ya na woni ma de ba kwa na adwumi hu ye me de so what show your constitution ni mo or say right of a member. Or say a member shall have the right to participate in all activities of the party subject to rules and regulations governing such activities. And also you to about we the rules of engagement be by regulation be was a govern abana yakoto nti obia obu subia no obia otiatia subia no when ni emra as a member
nti emra asem na waka politics ne ye no nti do ya no abe kan no ade abesi bra no so
the money that is say ye hoyi ye say hoyi obi wise ye federal disciplinary committee nya so na federal obi say the disciplinary committee it should be based on the constitution na MPPI no and to ye member it doesn't matter semra obia behavior now even to be a member of the party what qualifies you to be a member of the party no constitution na kan wasem boni a we ya e between the disciplinary committee constitution na kan wasem and at the right a wo any name obetimi aye as a party no constitution na kan wasem enti when enya sa akwanya we ya e wo se e faso na e kyerɛkyerɛ obia sabe onye lawyer na we fratam ni bia no otiase ehunu se enye supanimu bia betimi asɔre abehunehuna okeke na emo so o akwanya se wotimi busa ne questions bi o akwanya se wotimi gem ka se no de wo kan de enye saa na mente ase e kyerɛ me until we cannot push away, we cannot shove the constitution under the carpet and expect the party to be run by itself. Even in the country, timu no. Say nipa ojo mame for mo ojo munko school that, but they know say the officer cannot will be more is an offense or committed a criminal offense. And it is a time for us to educate them. See, I check the woman and tiasia. And as almost kotoaba no because me you would never register voter no ajedi. Oh yeah, the Syria no beba no wajedi. A baby able to be no your regulations and the rules of engagement. Yeah, was a bo abana ya koto hoba in such a way say intimidation constitution is enye ahunhuna constitution is enye secretariat constitution is enye untimi force obi meka MPP constitution no untimi force obi say to cut this particular direction constitution is enye what you say
opening honorable Ken constituency levels the campaign of course
menu ya mount vigorous campaign as I say the same human see kono yempese yedi a strategy because it will be unwise say the strategy beto abontin say ye way but agroni fem the ye bia no ye ni boko ye planning because who say there is blood in the waters. There is blood in the water and the sharks na ba omonum and therefore we the small fish no ewomu no ya ye wa hodin no ye nimnia ye and they can't say the showdown be basso our 4th November and say we will prove to the world say indeed they are ready. We will prove to the world say indeed we have the strategy. We will prove to the world say agroni form. Until now ye 2 year na more person here. Every constituency we are tackling. Every polling station a center we are tackling. But for me to reveal what we are doing in part the execution plan
maybe say strategy be na mo de agu
echo great
okay
yeah echo great
we say we for no tia say enye so tia na wakasa keke
yes and a binu so de nam say Kennedy wo here Agyapong abano we free mu ya tunu fu say on si form no mo de nam Eastern region and ya Ashanti region enye no kre Kennedy wo here Agyapong and ra me ni share no me hu say why so energized sada me who said akufo-addo sa abarmuda me who said determination to win abarmuda he's now focused on winning this election because who said where we are the vision of transformation, you know, is the key to resolve the economic situation in Ghana for particularly unemployment in this country is the key. And when we met, you can see that he's talking about policy. And when we met, he's talking about how do we liberate the youth. He was talking about Ghana first. He was talking about giving the resources we need in Siokra air to not sure agriculture producer airba no kase we are at the end of the day, you know, all this produce no ebeko waste. He was talking about improving the shelf life by value addition. And I'm saying, hey, honorable. And a bit of fool said their course no said be a GDA about form and that's a beer why more relaxed. Yow a shame cry pa. And the end ye share obia odi echi in crying say ye koye nim ye said the ye no ye ya the papa na baby a duru so ye constituency your constituency no 200,000 na plus na ekoto aba no wo so na ye call mo na ase no yenye na ye kire o mo dwom no o mo na soro gino no mo se ade na dane amakenedi o hene Japan ti mo ka kire yen se 3 months ago 6 months ago mo ka kire yen se ade na dane dia afi na mre na dru a what's some idea ni done nti yen dey yen they can do all that they can do they can do them so mu ye bia omu hurahura nipa de ye ka kire omo se nipa na omo wase ho no se na mo de mo ma binum thousands of sika no mo koma omo so thousands of sika so omo ba na say omo ba mo less than what they gave to the chairman, what they gave to the regional executive, what they gave to other people now.
Evidence.
Media, I know. I have evidence. I saw it myself. Okay. But I will not mention names. I saw it myself. And with judicial notice, I don't have to explain myself. Okay. I don't have to explain myself.
Just he was asking, sir, is lawyer must say some penny for can be influenced by money.
Oh yeah. And no be yen can obedwem. Enti question na obusa me no an trust na on tieti na on hwe abufu a about grassroots. Yes, it's clear. You don't need explanation. It's clear. I say independence gay or Ghana. So be any. Nyam number catch will say yaw. And now buy him one number catch also buy the fruit ashanti. No, you can see it without any effort.
There are saying Nyame Adomo on the 9th of September, yeah, showdown walk no bus so from a immense 6 a.m. prompt Saturday and a basso. And Chamene lawyer mo ebe conclude na fe mene Alex Jemfia to so ye ba be baby edru we be friend no crossover senso so 88 he edru the party party the new patriotic party baby edru no e de na ekoso de na wo krom de na wo so manfo ye de na wo se party for no ye. This is the conversation that you ebe to so. Na said the mekan no obia be ka kire say na to abanma we you dey film na to abanma de why wa adwene no saa na kokoto. De Ghana fo aka kire say wo kwa kokoto no saa na kokoto no obia no obetumi ayi udi e de afrim cancer.
Yes sir.
Conclude ma na me ne unu to so.
In conclusion no de mekan nyina ne say Kedo in Japan odwene emaburu hu odwene mamefo hu odwene Ghana ni bibrebia ho. The vision of transformation is so clear and very practical. Ne wakasa obeye bia no waye bi pen. E ba se obeye bi adwuma wa bie bi pen. Okasa obeye fu a waye bi banchifuo. Okasa obeye agro processing na or starch factory. The person wo ye bia even through health. And no ma waye our health sector ho e ya dutwem. Enunti no ne ye kan nyina ne se ye kitafo mo hye mo sapo mo so de ne. Mama obia mehunehuna mo. Obi ba hono ka se be UDF register no mo asini hu obi ba hono ka se be use serial number ya e wo ballot no so e dia trace wa asini hu enye no kre say pese etu ana monko ye nimu a 4th November ya e be say wokọ na say okoto aba makene do hina Japan because on na Ghana fo nyina system de ne ba it doesn't matter party be on belong to no on beto aba ma no enti Kennedy o hina Japan there he is ready. He's one of the best leaders in the world as a businessman, as a philanthropist, and as a politician. Or you're 3 in 1. And he say you're two abane manua. The thinking no, and then the ideas no. I ask our astronomer no. It affects almost everybody. Everybody on Nam Ghana. Ken is coming. 4th November will be the day. And he you're two abane we. And Penifono Edio Naba say, Yen to about the man of 4th November. Mamuntie Bibia, the directioner first almost 2 years on which catch them say, and I'm so much decided you into Musu Monfa or Mana Monsono. And Namon almost some person of Fasono, Monche ye, Monfe Mupa Jumaya, Monfe ye, Mupu become was Mamma, Monfe ye. Ken is the one or Bemu Chen Ubia or Timosa Mas into 4th November no. Montoa Bado Makedo in Japan.
Na me no ase e dey e dey Amoh Darteh okasama ora Kennedy o hine Japan say na be di kan no e bi no send me message say walk kese a e ba so ya e showdown walk no enya de a wo mo ensa tumi aka numbers no enti me the numbers no e ma na watumi nso afrɛ wɔnom a wɔn organize showdown walk no na sɛ t-shirt no wopɛ bi a na wɔkwan abɛfa so numbers no ɛyɛ 020 174 1744 020 174 1744 and afi 0598 551 383 0598 551 383 Kaina Shannon so 020 174 1744 and 0598 55 1983 na one one walk no eni nkomo sebe ya onso so se ope t-shirt ne bia wonsa ebetumi aka se dem di kama amonya nante no ne lawyer Alex Jemfi na eba beto ankomo so ye ba behwe ba bia the MPP party no edro niema hodo a wose party no hwe animu ne wose party no eye wonom a ewo fom efutu ode bema wo ma ekoto aba na efutu ode bema wo ma adwene ne se o ye co position kura ye besan aba asa no metia na emsere keke candidate obi agidi se obetumi awene. It is all about political power. It's all about political power. And Tishan so far me dame ho for just 1 minute na Alex Jemfi ababeto aso. Okay, I was going for Yantuaso, Mama break a cran, I mean, Alex Jemfi, so and fine and command to us. Cancel a quaba.
Yeah, Joso.
Boko, dear. Okay, a man for so Edawasi, say a brand of brandy, Frewa, Ojani, party can see a UP tradition. You say a nice party in bar.
You, oh, you pin mapa.
Oh, yeah, UP near Mapa. Okay, party no back or some eba. Baby a party no fee, near my hodwa coso. Maybe a party na be do see, maybe also party ne din ani ehwe about to ebe koso yi ne nkoma hodo a e koso manintio
yo ya me chia na na bi
okay
ana kwachi usu ansa second kutu second
nana say ya chi mota de abra
nana bua ma yi pre the second kwatia ni pa kag na imi anu na ya UPD when we say it's a conservative party. And like all the histories of conservative parties in the world, you take UK Conservative Party, you take the Christian Democrats in Germany, and others in Canada and Scandinavian countries now. The UP is born out of the Protestant ethics, where you believe that market economy is the direction that the state must go. Even Kaima's contribution to Marxism, I can say, socialism can thrive after capitalism.
Because
produce resources now, to mean share. And you must produce it. And how do you produce it? You don't produce by socialist arrangement. You produce by private initiative. It is a conservative party and the root who treats the copy UGCC or even the previous Aborigines Right Protection Society, National Congress of British West Africa. Then, and upon the end of the Cold War, it became obvious that by 1990, socialism was not a realistic approach to social construction. But socialism may have contributed, but if you compare the values, the West has succeeded more than the so-called socialist countries. So, UFA UPDR, go back to UGCC, 1947, 1948. It comes back to 1952, 53. UGCC became extinct because organization now yet too effective. And then we had Ghana Congress Party, Urabuzia, and then properly in Ghana, the Obetimi Akase, UP's route was granted by the NLM. The National Liberation Movement with Kwaku, as the Kwaku was one of the senior linguist of Santehine, and the spokesperson was Buzia. The key thing they say, NLM emerged based on capital, disagreement with government cocoa policy. And the people who were producing cocoa based on the cocoa price now, state not publishing a campaign, campaign before the 1954 election, but were implementing the same policy upon assuming office. NLM emerged in September. They said in September 4 for first. So with this, then you come to 1958, 59. After independence, and there were splinter groups, the Muslim Association Party, the NLM, the Ghana Female Pay, and other smaller organizations. And the Nkrumah government thought that they were giving problems. So he passed what we call the Avoidance of Discrimination Act. Say, Unchimin ran a political party on grounds of region and religion.
Okay.
And that the orientation of the party, as I say, across the regions. But that law, it appears to me, is still in existence because in Ghana's law, political party law, you can't organize a regional party. And the organizations need to become boom. And the United Party, which Dankwa becoming the first presidential candidate in the 1960 general election.
Okay.
It has continued up to today. UP was completely shattered during the emergence of the Ghanaian politics, the emergence of strong rule. On the 1960 constitution, the constitution, the 1960 constitution. The constitutional, proper liberal constitutional development is from 69.
Yeah.
Because 1960 constitution, it gives so much powers in the hands of one person. If we are saying even members of the CPP felt the pain of their own government.
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Of the Nkrumah government. But you see, so by 69, liberal parties were allowed to be established. Of course, the Nkrumahs will tell you there are problems with the 69 arrangement. But at least it gives the broadest expression of freedom. And, by 79, when we say, now UP, CPP rivalry, were over.
Okay.
Until whom say by 79,
so within that 10 years time,
yes, because overthrow of Abuja also saw the decline of the Nkrumah's parties. So, and there were some people in power, and now UP4 by 1969 they were not committed members of the
UP tradition.
Yes, particularly the Progress Party. But today, by 79, and then they were a military government, and then our professional organization, NUCS, the bar, trade union, Congress, and all medical association, role play my champion, akufo-addo, now a more influence of difference between CPP and UP has gone down because they realize it's important for them. So you have Bedema, those people working with Nana Akufo-Addo in a coalition with Nana Akufo-Addo, then young man from the university was a secretary, and eventually we came to 79, and it was the best.
Okay.
And then since 92, you saw that the CPP was banned, but the MPP did not pick the name Progress Party. The party had gone for arrangement to set up a National Patriotic Party. But when Darteh was making the announcement, we changed the name from National to New Patriotic Party. If you read Darteh's biography, he will tell you some of these things. So eventually now, from 92, we have had a successful tradition. You see, market economy continuing to drive the world's economy. It is the direction of development. It is who market economy, who country will believe in liberalism, free expression of your rights and your freedoms to development. Then you need to guard and protect it. In spite of the fact that the world economy is going through downturns and those things, no political ideology has succeeded more than the liberal economy. And so from 92, you could see the UP. I saw you talking to my respected senior about party development. Yeah, we share people, founding members, at a point in time, party as a first national treasurer. His personal money will retire from the United Nations. No, donate my party. No.
But what can liberal economy?
Yeah, liberal economy.
This is whereby people continue to see one way develop no more ban and liberals.
Yes, yeah.
But why are you saying it's a liberal economy?
Yeah, it's true, sir. You shall see your brother, shall see free baby, baby. Okay. But the question is, maybe I do yes. Okay. If you are opposed to liberal economy, I don't know what you will do. Okay. Yeah, who knows? Move for more bricks. What you say? As a counter, one more bricks. We Russia. Find and benefiting from the Western liberal economy. Okay. Take Saudi Arabia. Take Egypt. Take South Africa. South Africa is a Marxist organization. ANC is a Marxist socialist. But the point is that Omba power is a Marxist policy they are running. No. They are not running Marxist policies. It is a Marxist organization because of its anti-apartheid, its anti-racial discrimination, anti-Zionist policies like ECOSU Israel. But South African economy, say, where you control the economy. No. It is not.
Liberal.
So liberal, why liberalize it? Enterprises. Growth, you won't generate the resources for development.
Back to MPP, a political party, PCD home common. Said now can Rahakma Uswajima no more, so no more din comma, Niema Hodwako, so twas woman.
Yeah, what we said, the end Hamka can say, many of our young brothers now ban. It that only earlier experience, no, and now it be a woman shed then yada study the year. But if you are committed to the tradition there, you must know the beginnings of the tradition. It's the same way like they're talking about the Western countries, how the Republicans came, how the Democrats came. Political party there, almost share common ideas and almost form a loose association to promote the party's ideology and interests. The same way in 92. It started in 91. In fact, it started in 1988 after Professor Dubuahin, he delivered the JB Dankwa lectures. I think it was first one, 88, was William Mufuriata. I was in secondary school from British Council Hall, Mikutiebi. That was secondary school at Asante Agyapong. Mikutiebi. And I flew on Dubuahin. By Dubuahin, the became culture of silence and said, yes, yet not provisional under provisional government. Provisional na be permanent. And the affair you were permanent and answer your my crime. But when we say by 1989 June, now world political direction necessary. Communism was collapsing. There was all uprising in Eastern Europe. Tiananmen Square with China. How Nicola Ceausescu back Ghana 1990 Poland was led by Lech Wałęsa. And then some of the Nobel Peace Prize winners are called exile, breaking of the Yugoslavia's empire. Until now, communism, Soviet Union was so weak by then. By 1990, Soviet Union had become extinct. Until then, we had in the West. And then the West will grow here. Until the Ghanaian government then, His Excellency, the former president, the late, could not continue the direction. Western countries in the back of economy. They give us okay. Now we have given you so much money, not you in Ghana alone, but other people in Africa. Condition of service, no accountability. So let's go liberal. Let the people and the system hold you accountable to the resources. Give them freedom to develop. Then they started privatization of state enterprises and those things. Through that, non-political parties, after consultative assembly measures, yes, because no, you see, Justice Annan has been commissioned to go around to collect the views of Ghanaians as to the type of government they want. Until then, Agyapong Bedu, the first, was the chairman of National Commission on Democracy or something like that. And so by that time, you realize, I can't say, or call around the Ghana for can say, Ghana for democracy. I remember some of us were in 91, Kumasi, we were there. We were then training colleagues, they ran away from training college to go to this place. We were there. We were there. You have Dr. Safwedi and those people storming in Kumasi to go and give some lectures, find out whether they are welcome, that kind of thing. Eventually, no, about democracy. Then people had to go through elections, 6 or 8 people. I remember Professor Dubuahin, Dr. Kwaku Safwedi, Dr. Dan Serbi, Prof. John Kufuor, J. Kudia. Yes, and I'm contested. I'm fan Professor Dubuahin by there was a boycott. Then subsequent 96 is the way you saw the real attraction of the NPP to the middle class. If you were in the University of Ghana, Great Hall those days, you marvel how the thing. Eventually, Dr. Preku and those people were all contested. And gradually, they established a group. In 2000, the party came to power. So when you understand the background, the sacrifices from the 50s and 60s and 40s, how people personally put their money into their hands. The Kaiser being the late Ufri Asantuma saying, was a general secretary in the 60s. Aram Ponsa, Okotoni fear was see. And they didn't man in the bush. I will this Canamba commander Rocha said, Monfanko to your party. Party, and next will be in your office bit or this government or this tradition one. You must appreciate where we are coming from.
May I say, I was one idea, Alex Jemfi, or a legal practitioner, na or say, or a true MPP.
I'm a UP man. I believe in liberal. That one is not in.
Out of a share party, I think yes, when drew 2000 party in a bar band. We are Barbie drew currently, baby, a dream. How to cross over MPP to me retaining power. And never come in kakra monfa encheme say be on 2 TV channel kakra because of advert near there no adwene or social media on sa ebe kan cancer yan in 2000 president Akufo be fa akonwa no tena so governance e shase and yama ko ye
excellent leadership. No one can assess third republic, fourth republic better without discussing John Kufuor's government. You see, this is a gentleman, Oxford trained lawyer. And he has read human nature, as he will tell you. We encountered before the Commonwealth War those days. And besides, he has shared human nature definition. In a leadership, also, he has shared now requires a broader heart and difficult decisions. And so when you're committed to your party ideology at the country, you will be taking decisions. You'll be maintaining your office, but you will not be relevant in the system. So the French countries now, the leaders took decisions that we stay power chair, but our society now and develop. Togo, I didn't know Togo, Benin, Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali, yes, Gabon. Until almost taking decisions, a stay office. But any decisions I could do the ordinary person's level. No. It was a world very concentrated in some few places. John Kufuor brought a very good experience. Of course, by 2000, only 4 or 2 people have been in government. I think John Kufuor, G.H. Mensah, and 2 other people. But the array of the people he brought and the appointments he made across the session, you should need power with your bam. How our reshuffle no should not be by no creating ministries. Ghana had become a hippie country. But by the time I offered office 2008, now Ghana was debt relief of almost $22 billion.
Yeah.
Now share hippie projects. President Akufo running 43 different social programs to the level of the ordinary person. Yao. Into be our boy what you salon and second year. Reforms or the buyer. But when we say the democracy no yao. And then the person we yelling now will be to marry. It's say democracy requires compliance with the law and structures. Until you are not delays it me a day. But then Kananka, you 5-year tenure system, Libya. He would have done better than that. But at least in this Fourth Republic, there would be a most extensive privatization in our history between 1992 and 2000. And the woman man didn't the Muchabaya da passage, Jumini Krumay. One of my brothers in a ton companies more than 400. There is a document prepared by a foreign scholar at Norway University of Ghana Political Science, Roger Tanguli. You will see the number of state enterprises.
Okay, will be answered.
Yeah, we'll do it. I want my young I told a bank companies, I'm a woman for. One man, your opportunity policy, I'm a young fat, a Juma for Frank, then I'm a man. And you're privatizing tone, if conditions at the tone here, you can't understand. And no more, sorry, no more, a Jumani. Into one tongue state enterprise, they balance a baguette, 1996. Ed two will say ye or parliament, no. Now you bear then in your Juma Baha. Into there must be a defined policy, say, you better mum puntua then a Juma Baha, you be a Juma. So that's why I commend the president for bringing him the one district. We are facing challenges because of global standard. And when Chile say, say initiative, we should be able to promote it.
Okay.
So, into the Uncle Foba, now had the Nipa won't be a Juma practical people. Yawasafma, who was the finance minister first. Before he came to Ban Radio. And for Ban Radio, an idea. At Santiago Jama will go, body plantation into Minamaka. She said there were the practical ideas by the prophobia soil test research work or a session of a farm place. And the body and I beg I go economy, the mainstay. Well, when you bring such practical people who appreciate the issues on the ground, it helps. The first governor of the Bank of Ghana, excellent person, before retire, Dr. Polakwa. Dr. Polakwa, another person by, I think, I've forgotten the person's name. But at least, near my year, a boy, we were able to improve, President Bitchmiama school akoso, infrastructure in schools and colleges akoso. You Bitchmia Bomodia, near my Bema, Mokway, the Hako Ebri. 4 main rules a back now he expanded. Or the N1 tomb, or the Coconetic or Tema, or the Habesian Kotakra, the Queen Sukopim Cape Coast, Kumasi Quine for the first time at home, and trans regional trade na countries, you were free Sahelan countries, and Kanye successful, sir. Now, so baby, we are exposed to haulage. Now, the number of trucks that run on the main trunk route from here to Kumasi and beyond. On Ghana economy, and these are the things that you hear simply for.
Yeah, by any more, drew crossroad. Was UP tradition, the New Patriotic Party, your party. It's me crosso na to me Amoh man original baby or say of course. If you talk about NDC, idea puntu asemuno. Omo kwan almost one fast one do eba. Baby a MPP drew won't CMO from history. Go on who baby of free bar. Who baby or do ni baby or selcro. Now her history, now her baby a drew her president Akufo amemo bebuye practical. Or His Excellency the President Nanado. The first time said the Nejuma no crony baby a year drew ya party no and your day and now more Ghana for any so to vote for the party to continue in 2025.
Yeah, very moment dear. Mayor Blunt. My expectation is more than 5 ever running.
Okay.
Into super delegates here, comment be brave. I didn't expect to say about. If you say JH Men's on the council, we will say I check on
okay.
Never for form ya. At the bunch of Kugas no one toa. And for them bunch no could be. It is a be more checky on who ye with no respect and really refined language. Mean no harm to them. So and can whom he has a be more for me be. If he says, I could spend $1 million, I could run a campaign. Now, say, we could have 4 votes, 6 votes, 0, 9. Objectively, Senkai, be bit well, many advice from behind the scene. I didn't expect it. But for first 4, 5, it was obvious that these people were serious. They wanted to run. The vice president, we are Canadian, we are free. Every year, you're a very strong candidate. But I'm very okay. He's competing with Canadian. But when we say kind of message, a candidate delivery in the PR.
Okay.
Yes, in my candid opinion to him, yes, on my side. Okay. I hope you will not be offended by me sitting on the radio and making a comment.
Can I expand this out?
Yes. You need to broaden your PR to get the ordinary person understanding you or the party people understanding you. And now, when you're sure, say, oh, you're TB, until guarantee when me amo that no can say. Me construe obi si obemo adwuma when the adwuma
when why be that
yes that is the trick and it say adwuma sem na ye problem ma enne mrantie na mabawa the candidate who comes up should be able to bring a program, a realistic program which and media and kamafutu would say language ni be friendly enough because this is an intra-party exercise. A party prime minister not necessarily should be acrimonious. But of course, so being against is and I can't cast a bush and yamua. In the party, will be a modern one. I'm going to be say there. Be a bekebi. My point, as I've always been a moderate, they say there be elephant national and yet 2016 condition.
Okay.
The elephant is coming up against an opponent. What benefited from evil by yen and man of wine? We were too liberal with them. I will be very blunt to tell His Excellency the President here. We were too liberal with them. Cases cry pursue or court to know how vigorously have we pursued them. Not necessarily that you are doing politics with judiciary. But you are doing seriousness with your prosecution to show your commitment to promote public peace. Now, it is there. In the end, Ubia, what benefiting from every state-honored office to the fullest, because we're too liberal. And the yana emma ibimuye apprehensive say. Assurance is no way. So I say. When we have firebrand like Agyapong, not a ginger grounds, no say. Ebia achia na ngede.
Emuye.
Mpanisi so this is the area I wish say young crop for no ebe edu omuni behwe. No matter ma bayi. No more support to system because alternative to UP they CPP away with all due respect to the memory of Nkrumah and his friends. And now UP and Crawford there we there grassy fighting 60 years later. Into alternative no way. People are almost socialists. There is nothing socialist about these people. They sold state enterprises to themselves, profited from the state. And now when you know, now you broader understanding of human rights and no my son Shekawa and no my Sheku to I say and no bit to me say, I may assure me say that actually bar moon position na monso so will be a packet bench and to a packet one alcohol. We well sensible is this statement. The person who has occupied the office of excellency, the gentleman of the Republic of Ghana,
gentleman of the land.
That one day, I disagree. So, my advice to all of them is say, I'm friendly in their exercise because there is a bigger battle ahead.
Okay.
Once the conditions are not safe, not sikasem who has some problem. If you see any fee, and some get me up about it.
Now, base in a
base in the Nansen, I ginger kakra, but a human woman, because we came down, Nasa, You see, I was saying about Mr. Ken.
I mean, you chat
Ghana in the last 60 years, say, will be a politician when investing in Sika personally in the lives of the ordinary parents who work at Agyapong. In all respect. Maybe I will disagree with one or two things he does, which is fair, and I'm very principled. I will take him on.
Yeah.
But the point is that, say, you see, love your neighbor as yourself. Say, you know, na Christopher, no. Yes, will be going Nisian Yanka, will be a Bomonia Chewayana. Enti, at the house saying, play. You can't law me as a rip ipsa.
Oh, Bessa, maybe you are. Yeah, but you know, Bessa, maybe you is the Dean Alex Jenfi, a legal practitioner. Go back one day, been a many share or cafe. You didn't come out and say, hey, now when I added to them, you have to come out. Production team, Yana must say, na Yamfed Media no NCA. Yame Adma channel pay, which I mean, Eddie, Amoh, cancer, Medan Selby. Yame Adma or channel pay, which I cram.